Okay. I mean, I was willing to mind my own business. I was willing to respect your territory and treat you like a man, but you couldn't leave it alone, could you? You couldn't let a man sit here for 5 minutes and take a rest on your precious piece of shit hill? Okay. But my briefcase? I'll get it for you, all right? You can have my briefcase. Here, you want my briefcase? Here's my briefcase!
You got annoying kids and a nagging wife. You're so fed up, you wanna end your life. And the front door work won't stop being a jerk. You got bills to pay and the rent to do. You got student loans and you're totally screwed. And the front door work won't stop being a jerk. Well, maybe you need a little vacation to let out your frustration. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Family fun in the sun, come on, what are you waiting for? We got food and games and live entertainment, of course. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Slide down the water slide and get a tan. Ride round on a go-kart track as best we can.
Yo, what up, boys? I am Tarman the Starman. I'm not meant to be that big, man. I just woke up, man. You can tell I just woke up. I literally just woke up. Yo, what's up, MG? Yo, what's up, Christ? Yo, what's up, Crentley? Yo, what's up, Core? Yo, what's up, Northern? Yo, what's up, Thin Eyes? All right, boys, so Josh is live right now, so I'm not really going to, do my intro. Josh is live right now. That's all we really care about. So let's see what insightful things that Josh has to say. Thank you so much, Dan, for the $2, buddy. I appreciate it, dude.
Legalize.
Okay, it's just he's sitting in
Losing
silence.
your brain on drugs. I'm over here like yummy eggs.
What? Wait, what the fuck is he talking about? Yummy eggs? I'm not really a...
But in all seriousness, though, YouTube, you shouldn't do drugs because they can ruin your life simply because they're illegal, and the government does drugs behind our backs, and then arrest the rest of us for doing it, kind of thing. You know how many times we've caught politicians with drugs and hookers, and they have to resign their campaign in shame, and I'm like, I don't think the problem is drugs necessarily. I think the problem is what people do for their fix. And
What? But
the fact that
but that's the drugs influence, though, you moron.
drugs are illegal. You know, we tried alcohol prohibition. It didn't work. People found ways to make their own hooch.
Like, I can already tell that this is not gonna be content. I'm only here for you guys, okay? Because this is
Going on with the video here, I've often said there's not enough love in the world. There's too much hatred, and the world we live in is so evil and fucked off. And I wanted to make a song about that, so I did.
okay.
The song's called Love Has Died, featuring Spooky Sarah and a host of other musicians to make this happen.
Did you ask them?
And like the ending of the song has like bells in it and thunderstorms and ravens.
Oh wow! Oh holy fucking rape!
But that's not gonna take long.
Holy shit.
I'm going outside my window. I want to record some bits for this song, and I thought this is perfect. Instead of ripping off a sound beat off of YouTube, and you got it happening right outside my window, big old thunderstorm. I'm like, I want to record this and use it for the song.
Josh's audio is so fucked that I have to constantly mess with it. Yo, thank you so much, Crintley, for the $2.
System overload.
Holy shit. Okay, so yes, Josh. So yes, at the very start of this stream, Josh did like right off the bat. He's like, "I need $200," like right off the bat. Thank you for reminding me. I did catch that, but thank you for reminding me.
Even though love has died, it can't keep me down. And that's the thing of it, man. There's not enough love in our society, for one. And there's too much fucking hatred. And the second you let all that get you down, make you depressed, then you become a part of all the bullshit, you know.
That is legit the worst. Like, that doesn't sound like music. Like, sure, I know most of Josh's music doesn't necessarily sound like music, but like, that is the most, like, that is the most non-music music Josh has ever made in his life. Like, I literally can't wrap my head around the reason why.
Sorrow, 'cause love has died.
What's with this fucking audio? Josh fucking sounded like he was underwater, and then as soon as he pressed play, we got graped by the fucking. Why is his audio so fucked like that?
So you're gonna hear that. So I'm gonna work on that later. So I'll give you a little sneak peek. I do appreciate Spooky Sarah's friendship, and her contribution to my music is always a chef's kiss. But that's the biggest problem with our society, YouTube. 100%. There's not enough love in our society. There's like way too much hatred, and people are just so greedy and in it for themselves. It's very easy to screw someone else over, especially when you've been screwed over your entire life. That all it does is make it worse, you know. Chilling out on a Saturday. Hope y'all are having an awesome weekend, staying safe, and 357 people watching, 116 likes. Let's go. Fox sickos and fat trolls.
I think Josh blew out his webcam speaker, or Josh blew out his fucking microphone. I think Josh blew out his webcam or some shit.
I was able to catch a couple of performers at the Black Sabbath show that's going on right now via YouTube. If YouTube doesn't take it down for copyright or for fair use or whatever. And the couple that I have seen perform, I like. The concert looks fun. People are just getting into it, you know. And the cool thing about the Black Sabbath concert is it's all being done for charity, you know. Which honestly I think is very sweet of Ozzy and Sharon to do, in my personal opinion.
I think it's gay.
And hopefully with the money they raise from this concert, they can find a cure for Parkinson's disease, you know. Because that would be nice to see Ozzy Osbourne cured of his Parkinson's disease. Thing called cannabis, but I didn't say that out loud. At least in my research and studies, from what I've seen online and the internet, and just hearing people's testimonies, cannabis is great for helping with your Parkinson's disease kind of thing. That's just my opinion. Like I was saying, people who have Parkinson's and then they shake like that, you know, and then they get CB.
How much do you think you could fetch on the black market for all of Josh's organs? Probably nothing. They're probably worthless. The only way that I could ever see Josh's organs being used in a positive way is hypothetically You knock, let's say if you have an enemy, okay, you have an enemy, okay, and they're handsome, they're a Chad, you're very envious. You want to ruin their life. They work out every day. They've spent their life drinking water. They've had no alcohol, okay? You hire somebody to hypothetically kidnap them, knock them out, strap them into a chair, and you perform fucking surgery, and you replace all of their organs with Josh's organs, and you sew them back up, and you send them off to slowly rot and die.
Deer like so. Fun code King Cobra no longer works. I guess not enough people were using it, and that's fine. The affiliate link still works, and I still get a couple cents off of each purchase, so it's better than nothing. But yeah, if you want to shout out on the live stream, hit me up with a little bit of cash in the Cash App or PayPal. I'll give you a shout out. And you don't have to, but it's greatly appreciated. Hey, now we're cooking at $24 in my Cash App.
Oh boy.
Yes. I'm gonna add that to my deal here. Let's see who's donated.
Why give him money, dude? Fuck.
If you can't donate because you got bills at the first of the month, I get that 100. So you don't have to if you don't want to, and you can't. So I understand. No hard feelings. But Jack, thank you for your $10. Bruce, thank you for your $6.66. And Steven gave me $1. Says, "Fuck the trolls, man. Thanks for going live. Thanks for watching and donating $1. That's most definitely what's up." Christopher with the $1 holla. Jen Wu, thank you for your $5. And Christopher with another $1 holler. That's what's up. HM says, "Happy 4th of July, King Cobra. Here's $10." And Steven gave me another $1. Yeah, it was an awesome 4th of July. I cannot complain. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. You know what I'm saying? To quote Jacob fucking Jones. Yes, sir.
Has Josh ever mentioned budgeting before or watching his spending? I mean, I'm sure he has, but that doesn't mean that he's going to do it. Josh has probably mentioned something like that because someone else told him to. Josh has never saved money, ever.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Certainly have no complaints on my behalf. You know what I'm saying? Yes. It's going to take a minute to transfer to PayPal, and that's all of it's going in my bank.
Oh, dude, okay. I actually forgot that I forgot that Josh doxed a bunch of fucking pay pigs. Wasn't that last year? Wasn't that last year or a year before?
It comes first before the cell phone. That's just how it is. I kind of want to make another jar of that apple silk mead. That's last time I made it. When you saw me make it recently, was perfection. And a little bit of sugar at the bottom of the box. I just dumped the rest of it into the jar and stirred it around. A little bit of extra sweetness.
Nobody learned a thing from Chris Chan. Well, I would say that I do agree with you on that, but for the most part, it's mostly because they're dumb normies who probably don't know the lore. They're literally just dumb normies who just look. Not all, But a good portion of like the Josh Pay pigs, they don't really watch other lolcows. It's sort of hard to explain, but like there's, I don't know, dude. Like John, I mean, most lolcows do, but like Josh attracts a lot of fucking like normie people that like feel bad for him and like give him money for booze that don't realize that they're only enabling him and etc. Like they're just stupid. I don't fucking know.
Oh, there's a website I go to order used phones, and that would be what's their name? There we go. Back Markets.
Back Market?
I go to Back Markets to get my phones, and I can get an iPhone 8 for like with 256 gigabytes, space gray, unlocked for like $100 and like $188. Relatively cheap. Deliveries takes a couple days, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And these are the people I don't normally go to because I've never had any issues with any of their phones. Except for like the one time I bought a phone from them, it kept on turning off and wouldn't stay turned on. So I had to replace it, but that was like a once in a thing. Generally speaking, I've never had an issue with their phones except for that one time, and that was not that big of a deal. So it is what it is. I'm sure there's a pawn shop here in town that's probably got a couple of used iPhones that can look into, you know. But this is a website that refurbishes iPhones, and you can get them in like pretty decent condition.
It doesn't look like it.
You know,
that shit looks like
refurbishers have restored devices to high.
All I'm gonna say is that site does not look trustworthy. It looks like something an old person would fucking fall for.
For looking for like used iPhones and such, you know, you can get an iPhone 8 for like less than $200 or less. You know what I'm saying?
Why would you want an iPhone 8? That thing is so fucking ancient. Like, what can you even do on that fucking thing?
So, the apps downloaded, all that, yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy, $200 for something that's worth $50. Oh boy.
Saying fucking anyone who bought a Cameo from Cobra and didn't get it in time because I broke my phone, you know, I'll be handing out a lot of free Cameos because I care about my customers and I appreciate everyone hiring me for a Cameo kind of thing, you know.
Yo, what's up, Vape? How's it going?
Like, and I usually go with the iPhone 8 because it's the cheapest one they have.
But, like,
I mean, they got a wide selection here. And for me, it doesn't have to be the newest model. It just has to fucking do its job.
It probably doesn't even do its job. It probably takes like 4 or 5 minutes to even like turn on.
You get an iPhone 11 Pro Max unlocked for $283 plus shipping, and they normally cost like almost $900. So that's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
no,
they're refurbished and they're discounted.
$900.
So I would recommend that website for refurbished phones. I go through them every time I get a new phone anyways. worried about the phone until, like I said, everything else comes first. And not having a cell phone does kind of suck, but it is what it is. No skin off my damn shoes, because my trolls need a break from texting me anyways. My YouTube troll's obsession with me is more unhealthy than my drinking, he said.
He said with a straight face, even though that was a lie. Because you're a literal bum ass.
I could use some nicotine right about now.
Fucking you're a literal bum ass alcoholic. Like my trolls, my money, my goislop, my tobacco.
Yeah. You know how hard it is to film a goddamn cooking video when you've got a camera right there?
I mean, just move your setup to the kitchen. Move your setup to the kitchen. Literally, a bunch of other fucking streamers do that all the time.
See, that's about it.
Just move your setup. Oh, uh-oh.
I do have my phone backed up on my computer, so it's all good.
Oh yeah, so okay. It would be a lot easier to use a laptop or like a mini PC. Obviously, moving your whole setup isn't it's more or less somewhat ghetto. Like you use your laptop or like use a fucking mini PC. Fucking obviously. Well, yeah.
Save and back up your shit. I'm gonna watch some videos on YouTube because that's what I do best. Let's see what we got here. Footage from the Black Sabbath show. Sweet. I don't want to get copyright on that.
Available in the conflict. However, one uniquely American weapon would also be fielded. But to what effect?
The fuck is going on?
Hi, I'm Matthias, and this is a Winchester Model 1897 riot gun with bayonet attachment. Some of you may know it as the trench gun. Let's get it over the light box, though. Weighing in at 7.8 pounds and with an overall length of 39.5 inches, it's a compact shotgun that still manages to fit 5 12-gauge cartridges in its magazine, although you must load them singularly. You can, however, get that capacity up to 6 by thumbing one in the chamber, which was very common behavior at the time. Now,
Are you tired of uncomfortable bras that dig, poke, and just don't fit right? We deserve better. Girl, you need Shaper Mint. They deliver on unmatched comfort and support. No more wires digging in. No more straps slipping off.
Oh, you just burn the bras, ladies. Women's lib, get it.
What? What the
no,
fuck
I know
is...
a lot of you.
Free the nipple, burn the bras.
God damn it, God damn it, Josh, you
about chicks, man. If it's uncomfortable, then why wear one? You know,
dude.
Just saying.
I can't take this audio, dude. This audio is fucking like my ears are ringing. Like my ears are ringing. Holy shit, dude. Thank you so much, John, for the $12 donation for the shrimp fund. I appreciate that.
Waiting. Not every gun could fire either a singular ball or a handful of shot. Eventually, we found more range and more accuracy by moving to mini balls and rifle barrels. Like the spiral on a football, the subsequent changes made rifles a poor host, though, for shot pellets. But that doesn't mean the shotgun was worthless in combat. Surely the ability to blast a scattering of projectiles and
Oh no, shotguns are nasty at close range.
wider pattern would have some practical use in a firefight. When we think of pirates, we almost immediately recall this, the blunderbuss, a single-shot black powder shoulder arm, which used a flared muzzle to more readily accept any variety of small projectiles you might want to fill it with. And then you could angrily discharge those at anyone who might be impeding your day's hard work, and perhaps a few of his buddies in the bargain. Childhood pirate fantasies aside, these guns were useful for sure.
What am I doing with my life? I'm watching, look, I'm literally reacting to a guy reacting. Wait, what are you doing with your life? You are watching, like, you are reacting to a guy that's reacting to a YouTube video.
Short range fights when accuracy was subordinate to volume of fire, and therefore made them popular with naval boarding parties, cavalrymen, prison guards, and coach and male defenders. The blunderbuss is also often credited for being the first dedicated Marshall shotgun, a firearm not meant for loading a solid ball or mini ball projectile. But of course, this gun is way too old for our show today, and yet in terms of arms history, it's just about as direct a precursor as you can possibly get to our gun today, simply because of the Marshall neglect of shotguns. Well, with some exceptions for things like the Confederate use of shortened double-barrel shotguns with bayonet mounts, which strangely parallels nicely with our topic today. But let's fast forward to the metallic cartridge era. This is a Springfield Model 1881 Forager shotgun, a trapdoor action fitted with a smooth bore. These guns were used by the frontier-oriented U.S. Army, which kept them for hunting small game in order to augment.
All right. Now this is truly the nontent. He's just sitting there. Like, he's just sitting there.
Would actually remain in service. And now we're chamber live. So if I were to pull the trigger on a real cartridge instead of a dummy, this would fire. And then once I had done that, I would pump the action again. It'll throw out that spent casing, recock the action, feed the next one, ready to rock and roll. Now, there's a bit of an oddity in trying to track the one, carry the one, to keep that cartridge in mind that it's here and then it's here. You can see why this is not the design that stood the test of time. It's a bit confusing for your average person who's not.
Yo, thank you, Quintley. Just order a handle already. You know, fucking like, I wish Josh was drunk right now, because this is some real, like, dude, Josh, yes, I know that he's begging, but usually Josh won't shut up with the begging. Josh literally is not even begging. He's just, well, not verbally, I mean. Like, he's just sitting there, like Jesus Christ, man.
The lever-action shotgun, the Model 1887, which the U.S. Army also reviewed briefly but found wanting. Now, the 1887 was a much bigger success in the commercial market, and yet still seemed to lack the reliability and handling of that Spencer pump gun I had. So there was nothing for it. Winchester would have to develop a pump-action shotgun all of their own, and luckily,
Yeah, that's fast.
Josh, hang on. Josh wait, hang on. 1 second. 1 second, chat. Hang on. Hang on. Josh reminds me of like the fucking Mucinex fucking germs or whatever they're called. Hang on. 1 second. Josh like reminds me of like these guys. Like the
Busted.
This is absolutely the worst.
Here you go. Hey, you hungry? Want me to make you a sandwich?
Oh, honey, you don't gotta make me a sandwich. Women are more than that, honey. This ain't the 1950s. Can I make you a cheesecake from scratch?
What?
Holy shit, I just saw a big ass crow or raven fly by my window. Sweet.
What the fuck is he watching? What is he watching? I hate this because I have to constantly manage his audio.
King of hell.
Like literally, that's all I'm doing this whole stream is like.
Well, I tell you what, man, I'd love to just chill back and then get a dang old grill and chill, man. But I've got to head up to Canada this summer, man. Canada? A man only has so many summers, Boomhauer. Why would you waste yours in a country that's dismantling its navy? Hey, looks like the Canadians are here. Boo! Now be polite, Dale. We're Americans. We're the world's welcome mat. It doesn't matter.
All right, I'm not gonna risk my channel for that. I'm not gonna risk even playing the audio for that. So get mad at me. I don't care. I'm not risking a fucking copyright strike. You know, I'm not. So like, dude. So like, literally, this is just what Josh does all day. Like I said in a rant fucking weeks ago, that's all Josh does is Josh literally wakes up in his chair, gets drunk, watches random slop on YouTube, gets drunk, eats slop, goes to bed in his chair, and then wakes up and does it all over again.
Really shitty start to 2025, and if I'd known he was feeling like that, I would have been like, dude, come over and have a beer with me, you know, fucking, we'll bro out and have a moment, talk about it, you know, what's up, how you doing, you know. That's why if you're feeling like suicidal or depressed, reach out and talk to someone you care about. One thing that Terrence Pop does is he helps us men with our depression through comedy, you know, because statistics show that men are more likely to commit suicide than women because nobody gives a shit about men's rights.
Well, okay. It's not necessarily that. It's because society and men as a whole have been conditioned not to show emotion. That's the, like, God, Josh is, yeah. Oh, God, Josh is an idiot, dude.
Can help it because I got too many people that care about me, and I'm not giving my trolls the satisfaction. And I'm not doing that to my family, my fans, and my friends, and my idols. So even if I got to be sappy and listen to like 6 a.m. to snap out of it, Life is Beautiful, or like POD Alive, or like 3 Days Grace, not too late, it's never too late. So, like, if you're feeling like doing some self-harm and like Kurt Cobain yourself, what have you, reach out and talk to someone.
Oh, wait, hang on there, Joshy. Hang on there. That wasn't a suicide, dude. Kurt Cobain got fucking psyoped and got cucked.
It's just not worth it. If you got one person that cares about you, it's not worth it.
Kurt Cobaining, dude. Fucking. So stupid, dude. What's that on his big toe? I mean, it looks like a.
Plus, if
It looks like a scab or like some kind of bruise. I don't
you
know.
think about it, living a life is just a slow way to kill yourself. Because guess what? We're all going to die someday, so you might as well make the best of it, you know? Have a go at it and see what you can make of yourself. But I hope you're all having a beautiful Saturday. You know, and that's what kills me about my buddy Aaron killing himself, is that if he would have just called me on the cell phone.
Oh my god, dude. This is so gay, dude. Dude, this guy who fucking self-Minecrafted, who fucking Minecrafted himself, who fucking jumped in lava. This guy wasn't your friend, dude. Like, don't make this all about you. Like, oh, I feel so bad. If he would have just called me, I would have been the one to fix him. I wouldn't. No, shut the fuck up, dude. You, like, shut up.
No, I like how Jessica Boyle is sitting there saying, Josh, I know you can find a much younger, more prettier female. And I'm like, you're absolutely right. I know I can. Keep waiting patiently and realize that men are the prize. Men are the prize, and that sex and dating are not everything, you know. That puts way less pressure on women to date me and fuck me, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the right attitude to have, because women are put underneath way too much pressure to give out sex, and then as soon as they do, they're slut shamed for it, and I'm like, that's kind of bullshit, dude.
That's kind of bullshit, dude.
YouTube.
That's kind of bullshit, YouTube. I'm just saying, YouTube. That's kind of bullshit. Josh is a great prize.
The important thing is to find stuff to distract your mind from the depressing, because life can be so goddamn depressing, dude. You gotta deal with your own personal problems, and then someone else's problems come into the mix, and the world's problems, and it snowballs into a shit Sunday, dude. And it's like, it can be overwhelming at times. And my secret to dealing with depression is not only drinking, smoking the occasional doobie, but like finding something to distract my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, binge watch YouTube or make a wand or work on my music, you know, something that takes my mind off of whatever I'm feeling depressed about, you know. Like, life is depressing, get over it. This is exactly what they tell men. Suck it up, pussy. Man up. You know, and it's the same thing I tell any of you watching. Like, if you're feeling depressed, going through a rough patch in your life, it'll get better. It will. It'll get better. You just gotta, you know, like Dory from Finding Nemo says, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Mine. Like, if I'm feeling depressed, maybe I'll watch Family Guy because I need a good laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Family Guy is so fucking messed up.
No, it's not. It's normie tier. Family Guy, literally, Family Guy has not been edgy since the early 2000s. It's not edgy anymore, Josh.
I want to create my own adult cartoon. Yeah, I do. I want to create my own adult cartoon. And some of the skits I could come up with for that cartoon would be hilarious, dude. You see a theme for your cartoon, a couple of base characters, some good animating software. And there you go.
What kind of software, Josh?
B-Slug, what the hell are you doing? I'm smoking weed. Oh, yeah. You know, the idea I have for my adult cartoon is original and random. I think it would do really well with people.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. Although I don't have any animating software to make it happen, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, usually you would hire other people. Usually, if you want to make a show, usually you'd hire some animators and hire like a director and like a script writer and like a storyboard artist and like several other people usually.
Like depressed or whatever, fucking smoke a cigarette, you know, smoke some pipes of tobacco, whatever. They're like, you know what? It's
Did your super chat go through? It seems like your super chats aren't going through. I don't know why they're not going through. I know you said that the last time. I don't know why they're not going through. Weed solves everything. Exactly, dude. Yeah, dude, like, Josh just assumed, dude. Like, Josh thinks that weed is like an actual medicine to where it like cures cancer or some shit like that.
Dude,
I don't fucking know, dude.
It's the Funny Bulldog t-shirts on my King Cobra's Fang store. Check that out.
I'll be right back, chat.
And I got rocks glass too, man. Like Cantina, Cobra's Cantina rocks glasses. Not quite able to redeem my earnings just yet. That's all right. And you shouldn't kill yourself because you'll miss out on so much in life. You know, eating a bacon cheeseburger, having a cold beer with friends, eating ice cream. You know, chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream is delicious. Brittany, thank you for your $10 to PayPal. Appreciate you. Michael, Michael, thank you for your $5 to PayPal. Appreciate you. You know, transfer that. I need money in my account like yesterday, dude.
Yeah, you too. I need money right now, YouTube.
It's like,
if you ever have the feel to look, if you ever have an urge to send a retard money, why can't it be me, this retard right here? Don't send Josh money. Send this retard money. Exactly.
you know, well, join the club. Join the fucking club.
I think it's my ad blocker on my phone. It's probably just being weird with the bank and the actual app. Yeah, that's probably the issue. But I appreciate you being here regardless, though. I you know, it's no skin off my shoes. Thank you so much, John, for the fucking $10, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you, man.
Kicks you in the balls, YouTube. You gotta look life in the eyes and go, please, sir, may I have another? life's depressing. We're all gonna die alone. Fucking, all you can do is make the best of it. That's essentially what life is all about. You know, it's just making the best of a shitty situation, because life is a shitty situation.
Yo, thank you so much, MG, for the... Holy shit. Thank you so much, MG, for the 5 gifted memberships to Weed, to Adept Alteration, to Dirty Gecko, to Sauce and to Rotten. Thank you so much, dude. Holy shit. The fuck?
It doesn't do you any good to dwell on all the depressing shit that makes life miserable. So, like, if it helps, you gotta focus on, like, positive things in your life. It's all about having a positive outlook on life, you know, a positive attitude. A little bit of negativity gives you some backbone and some balls, but, like, if you're too positive and too happy-go-lucky, you know, life will fuck you in the ass and push you around and take advantage of you. But if you're too much of a fucking bitter asshole, then no one's going to want to be around you. So you got to find that balance between the two.
I mean, I'm extremely bitter, and I have a ton of friends, but they're also pretty bitter as well.
Like, people are worried about my drinking and shit, and I'm just like, well, I'm going to fucking die eventually. There are worse things I could be doing to my body right about now.
Like Duster and Spice and random pills from Walt and Angie and fucking huffing cologne and, you know.
This is what I'm saying. It's all about power to the people. You gotta believe in yourself, man. You just got to believe in yourself, or no one will believe in you like birds on a wing. Okay, baby. So, like, find a hobby that distracts you from your depression. Because for me, I love to play guitar and sing. I love to play guitar and sing. Although I'm not very good at it, but it brings me a little bit of joy in life.
A little bit of joy? I mean, you literally don't know how to play guitar. Like, you just don't understand it.
Sitting there like, listen to Cobra sing. I think I'd rather listen to nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which brings me to my next point. If you're dealing with depression, music has a wonderful way of fixing that, because you listen to a song that's depressing or melancholy, and it helps you kind of relate to the artist who's singing, you know.
Usually that just makes you more sad,
like earlier when you heard what little bit I showed you of the next song I'm working on for my new album, which I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to call my next album. I'm just pumping out songs for the new album, and then when I come up with a name, and then I'll make a cover for it, and Bob's your uncle.
You mean...
Or I can listen to a funny song like Whiskey Farts and Diarrhea. Or I think I got the flu, yeah. Like, if you're feeling depressed, listen to music, watch some Family Guy, or, like, you know, watch one of your favorite comedians on YouTube, whether it's, you know, Andrew Dice Clay or Jeff Dunham or Ron White or whoever, you know. Bill Engvall, Jeff Foxworthy, you know, Larry the Cable Guy, just whatever.
Yes. Rely on other people and other forms of media whenever you are depressed. Don't rely on yourself to make yourself feel better. Rely on others.
You Might Be a Redneck. Yeah, I got a version of that. It's called You Might Be from Wyoming. And it totally fucking works, because Wyoming is a cowboy state. And yes, sir, we love our beer. and we love our guns, and we love our trucks. And if that offends you, kiss my American ass.
Kiss my American ass, YouTube. Just kiss my ass. Suck my butt crack. I'm not gay, but
You
suck my
might be
ass.
from Wyoming if you met your future ex-wife at the rodeo. You might be from Wyoming if you ever pissed on a rattlesnake while camping. I don't scare the piss out of you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't bite my dick off, man.
Have you ever been camping? Josh, you've never been camping in your life.
Yes, sir. Cletus and Earl sitting on Cletus's porch. Earl looks over and sees Cletus's bloodhound licking his own crotch. Earl says, I wish I could do that. And Cletus says, I wouldn't try. That dog will bite your face off.
Wouldn't it be that dog will bite your dick off?
And those country girls make do. Yes, sir. Cletus goes to get his dick tattooed to look like an ear of corn. Earl says, why'd you do that? He said, just wait. Cletus goes sneaking into Farmer Jenkins' cornfield. He chugs about 2 monsters, pops about 4 Viagra on weights. Now, Miss Daisy Jenkins, Farmer Jenkins, dumb as a box of rocks, country bumpkin daughter, 21 and up, looking like a real hee-haw smoke show, like, yes, Miss Daisy.
What?
Starts fucking the corn. What about 9
And here comes the pretzels.
months later, she's pregnant.
Oh my God. The pretzels knocked Whitey Ford unconscious.
Daddy comes out with his 12-gauge shotgun, fixing to have a wedding, and he's like, Daisy, who got you pregnant? And his daughter responds with, the corn did it, Daddy, because, you know, country girls make do.
That wasn't even a joke. That was just like a sentence. That had no punchline. That had nothing. That literally was just a sentence. That wasn't even a story.
Well, as a cowboy walks into a bar, sees a sign on the bar that says free beer for a year. He says to the bartender, how does that work? And the bartender says, if you can make my horse laugh, I'll give you free beer for a year. The cowboy walks out back, comes back inside. The horse is laughing his ass off. Right? Well, about a year later, cowboy comes back and it's like, if you can make my horse stop laughing, I'll give you free beer for a year. Cowboy goes out back, comes back in. The horse is crying its eyes out. Bartender says, how'd you do it? Well, the first time I told your horse that my dick was bigger than his, and the second time I proved it. You know why the church bell got cut off from sex? His girlfriend said, you better put a ring on it, mister. Otherwise, she ain't touching your ding-a-ling.
What, a cock ring?
What kind of bread likes to have sex? Pumpernickel. Pump her full of cum and give her a nickel. Just watch out for the yeast infection.
I've always liked that joke, so I'll give Josh a pass because I've always.
Why the hell do they call gynecologists? Guys don't have cunts until they marry one. Okay.
So stupid, dude.
It's like, why don't women fart? Because they hold it in and it secretly comes out as drama, and they don't experience assholes till they marry one. And there you go.
Dude, Josh would literally, if Josh went to fucking dude, if Josh went to fucking Coachella with all those fucking chicks with their asses hanging out and their tits fucking flopping around like dude, Josh would get beat up by a bunch of chads and like he'd end up in a coma. Okay, I understand that Josh would fit in with the gathering of the juggalos, but if Josh was like walking around if Josh was walking around with a fucking boner around the chicks, he's still probably gonna get beat up. Like not just arrested, but like that too. But like he's gonna end up in a coma. Like he's gonna get his ass beat.
You might be from Wyoming if your pronouns are guns and beer.
Nursing that 40 ounce of Budweiser for 8 hours.
You hear about the horse who became a key maker?
Oh, I hate this.
He called his business
Horse Locks and Keys. It literally makes no sense. It makes no sense. I have no idea what that means.
Oh, I got a million of shitty one-liners.
Oh,
that's the last of that.
So, I know that some people are speculating that's the same.
Nice little buzz going. I do not need any more alcohol at the moment.
All right, so I assume that's so. Josh showed off 2 bottles last night. Josh said he was going to save one for tomorrow. So I assume that that's a separate one that he's been sucking on since he woke up. I think it's a different one.
Honestly, I don't like the person I become when I get blackout drunk. I know a lot of you think it's entertaining because it gives you an excuse to laugh at my autistic ass, but you don't see me laughing about it. I could do my pirate hooker joke.
Yeah, Josh?
It's a setup.
Okay.
Why do the British people call it spotted dick? That sounds like an STD, you know what I'm saying? Like, ugh.
What?
Did you hear about me, mate? What happened to your mate, man? The fucking down the street, my mate down the street, yeah, he got spotted dick. From what? Your mate got spotted dick. Well, bloody hell. That's rough, man. Who'd he get it from? He got it from this hooker. He got spotted dick from a hooker. Show did. Yeah, her name was Eileen Peggy. She's a pirate hooker. She got a peg leg, an eye patch, and a hook for her hand. And a talking parrot. Parrot says, not in the ass. Put a condom on. I charge extra for the eye sockets. Really? Does she have any sexual fetishes? Well, she's into pegging. Shocker. And you know she's about to get down and dirty when she switches out her peg leg for her wooden dildo. Wait a minute. Now you're telling me that Eileen Peggy, the pirate hooker, has a wooden dildo for a peg leg? Yeah, she does, and she calls it limp dick.
What? These aren't jokes.
Yeah, she works at IHOP on the weekends.
IHOP? How the fuck is a
bastard got spotted dick? Oh, that's rough, man.
What? IHOP? Fucking pirates?
She's gonna peg your booty hole. Just watch out for the splinters.
Peg your booty hole. Josh is so dumb, dude. Peg your booty hole.
Oh, she's got wood. She wants to make you walk the plank. That's like, no.
Amazing.
I said my YouTube trolls' moms is so ugly. How ugly are your YouTube trolls' moms? They're
Josh, your mom is a literal retard. You're the last person on the face of this planet Earth to ever make your mom jokes. Hey, Josh, your mom has the IQ of 13. Isn't that so funny, Josh? Like your mom is literally a Neanderthal, Josh.
so ugly they scared the shit out of a sewer. I said my YouTube trolls' moms is so ugly. So fucking ugly. Oh my good lord, these are some ugly ass women. Good lordy. How ugly are your YouTube trolls' moms? They're so fucking ugly that even P. Diddy wouldn't sleep with them.
Sleep with? Don't you mean sexual assault? What do you mean sleep with? Do you mean grape them?
Why did the zombie take on a night shift at the mortuary? Well, they wanted to work the graveyard shifts. But
why is everything sexual? Because Josh, look, Josh is a sexual human being, okay? He's a sexual organism, okay? Look, I mean, Josh is an organism. He looks like goddamn bacteria or something, but still, okay?
And speaking of zombies, you know why the zombie got locked up in the mental institution? He was a real casket case.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna soak YouTube. I'm soaking all over my desk.
I said my YouTube trolls' moms is so ugly. So fucking ugly. My YouTube haters' moms are so ugly that when she stepped into a hospital, all the vegetables pulled their own plugs. They're like, nope, I'm out. Ooh.
What? Why would they do that?
My YouTube trolls' moms is so ugly. How ugly are your haters' moms? Well, my haters' moms are so ugly. So goddamn ugly. They made a leper cry. What the fuck is that thing?
But wouldn't they already be crying in pain? Because they have leprosy? Like, wouldn't they already be in pain and crying?
My YouTube trolls' moms is so ugly. So fucking ugly. So goddamn ugly. It scared the white out of Michael Jackson. Like, no.
Ben Franklin stand up. Yeah, look, I've said this before. Josh looks like Ben Franklin's corpse that someone brought back to life. Yeah, like.
I'm reminded of that series Yo Mama featuring Joe Swanson from Family Guy. That shit's glorious. I haven't seen that in a fucking hot minute. Hold up.
Joe Swanson from Family Guy. Ah, yes. I love Joe Swanson. Yes. I usually love saying their full names. Yeah. Joe Swanson. Bonnie Swanson.
Blowing up with foot.
Yes. Stewie Griffin. Yes. I love the character Stewie Griffin from the show Family Guy on Fox.
The Walking Dead.
God, watch out for the walkers. Get it? God, to watch out.
This show should have ended years ago.
Your mama's so goth. She smokes cigarettes in a graveyard while reading Edgar Allan Poe and bitching about how depressing her life is.
Angela, don't be a hater. Angela. Yo, mama, so gothic. See,
It's goth.
huh?
It's goth, not gothic.
Oh, okay. Yo, mama, so goth. She avoids sunlight.
Ugh, what are you?
Oh, that's good. I like that.
That was awful.
Yeah, your mama's so goth. She avoids the sunlight.
That
Real talk, though, like, you know, being a goth in the summertime sucks. You're like, has anyone got sunscreen or an umbrella?
you don't go
Or some
out.
shade.
You don't go
I need the
outside.
darkness.
You don't go outside.
Try. Like, put in some effort. Yo mama's so goth, her shadow has a shadow.
Oh, okay. So, kind of.
Okay, I got one. Your mama's so goth that she called the Addams family a bunch of posers.
This. Yo, mama, so goth. See, that's a hot topic.
So cringe. More like, your mama's so goth, she makes Wednesday Addams look like a Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, Tuesdays are boring. Oh, shit. Oh, what the? How long have you been there? I've been here the whole time. I'm the star of Yo Mom. It's in my contract for me to always be present.
Oh, I need a. Oh, I can't take much more of that, dude. Holy shit, dude. Josh really does sit there and like watches like fucking Family Guy clips all day long, dude. I need a break. Someone send me something. I need a break. So wait. I have a wonderful idea. Actually, wait, hang on. No, I have a wonderful idea. I have a wonderful idea. I have a wonderful idea. I have an absolutely wonderful idea.
Oh my god. Michael, this sucks. Manual labor sucks. We're friends. What are you doing? What are you doing? We're supposed to be chill. This is goth on goth crime. If Gunther's clothes and hat were black, you would look a lot like a certain gothic bad boy. I'm just saying. This is a cult. Jesus Christ. Every decision. I need your help. Every decision must be the most goth option. No mods, no mods.
Ah, yes. I'm done making KingCobraJFS content, but I'm not done referencing him. 1 second, Elmo. Hang on. 1 second, Elmo. Hang on, Elmo. Hang on. Elmo. Hang on.
Decided to skip that third shower of the week.
Oh my god, dude. Josh is still fucking Josh is still fucking listening to that garbage, dude.
But he was Uncle Fester.
Sometimes I sit and wonder what could have ever happened to hanging with my friends, play a split screen in the den. And lately, what has happened to the things we used to play? Will we ever get new games or a port to Smash Melee? Those were the days we had it good, laughing like we should. Sometimes I go back and reminisce. I love the GameCube, I look it up on YouTube. Nothing better to do but dream about it.
Oh, wow.
2002, don't catch an attitude, I'll beat you up and smash, dude. If you don't know, I'll be the one to tell you the GameCube is a console from Nintendo, my all-time fave, but it didn't really sell, though it had the best games and the coolest controller, compact shape and a handle to hold her.
Yeah. Oh, can't believe how hot this heat wave has been. How are you not sweating in all of that hot topic clothing?
Goths don't sweat. We simmer.
How does that even work?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
That's funny. Your mom is so ugly. When she went into a haunted house, she came out with a job application.
Oh God, what is that thing?
Your mama's
So yeah, my troll's mom's is so ugly that even the crypt keeper wouldn't date her. Even that one fucking dude from that one show, you know.
Oh yeah, dude. Like that one dude from that one show that's like the Crypt Keeper, or that one dude that's like that one thing from that one show. You know that dude from that one show? Yeah, that dude.
That series is obnoxious and funny.
I'm leaving Ice Pop Sour Patch Kids in moonshine for a week, or until something interesting happens. I love you, old Smoke. The gang's all here. One served portion is equal to 16 children. This is incredible. Little jar transfer here. And now we wait. Well, it's been a week, and do you know where your kids are? Smells like a child with
I don't have any kids. I don't want to have kids or a family until I built my clock tower dream house.
memory. Bone apple teeth. The texture's bad, but the flavor's okay. It's time for a shot. Dibosia. Oh, wowie. Very good. Let's validate our parking. Son's kissed skin. Hold on. What's that Katy Perry's? Will melt your popsicle. 8 out of 10. I'm leaving ice.
But Doc Orion makes awesome videos.
No, he doesn't. That was awful. That was for kids. That's content made for children. Or for really low IQ individuals such as yourself.
Look, Carter, I'll make a deal with you. You give me just one day to show you how great retired life can be for an old...
I don't want to sit here and listen to him react to fucking... I don't want to sit here all day and, like, watch him watch fucking Family Guy clips. This is not it, dude. This is not it.
Left. Look up. Okay, smile.
This is not it, chat. This is not it. One sec. This is not it. This is not it. This is so retarded. Well, okay, actually, the reason on why Willow would rather sing about GameCube is because his girlfriend got doxxed and he got scared, but sure. This is so retarded, dude. This is so fucking Kino, dude.
It's so awful. Finish it. Eat it.
I hate it.
Eat it. Eat it. Swallow it.
It hurts.
This is for Lois. Go on. Good. All right, we good to go? Yep. Look, are we done here?
Fucking Family Guy.
Oh, dude. Okay, Josh is blind. Oh, hang on. Let me screenshot this. Josh is like, it's ridiculous that Josh doesn't understand how ridiculous he looks 95% of the time. Josh, Josh looks like a Neanderthal that just discovered fire for the first time. Like, Josh is fucking so blind, dude. He's blinder than a bat. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. One sec, hang on. There we go.
Dimitri.
This one, it means the train wasn't able to push the DeLorean up to 88 miles per hour, and I'm still stuck in.
All right. Here's the deal. I'm not gonna risk the fucking copyright strike for Josh playing fucking Family Guy clips. I'm not gonna risk it. It is what it is. This is nothing. This is one of the worst streams he's ever done. I'm gonna go in the pool. I'm gonna go have fun. It's a fucking hot summer day. I'm gonna go to the pool. Fuck it. I don't care. Make sure to like the stream. Thank you for the viewership. Thank you, Rat Beef. Thank you, Temp. Thank you, Elmo. Thank you, Crime. Thank you, Demo. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, fucking Mandalore, Mac, Zilla, Crime, Demo, Sugar Pills, John Isaac, Jordan. Thank you, Dandy. Thank you, John. Thank you, Quintley. And thank you, Dan, for all the super chats during the stream. You guys have been going so fucking crazy with the support. All right, I'll be live later on tonight with a regular fucking stream that probably won't have any Josh in it, maybe. But I'll be live later on tonight with a more like regular show. Fucking peace out, boys. I'm Tom-Man, the Starman, and I'm really sick of Josh, man. But I'm not gonna quit like Willow because I'm not a pussy. And also, no, I'm not one of the fat people that wear my shirt to the fucking pool. Wait, hang on. I'll show you my drip, actually. Hang on. I'll show you my drip. This is actually what I wear to the pool, actually. I have my swim trunks. I have black socks pulled all the way up to my knees, and I have my vest on. I'm Tarman the Starman. I'm gay.
Damn, Dave, Tarman. I'm stoked for this next wave. That's sir.
Wait. Oh, fucking whatever, dude. I'm shirtless. I'm all horny. Whatever, dude.